Hey guys, I'm Noah Mian, and this is the Arc of Truth. Um, this is actually gonna be my very first video that I'm gonna be doing online. So I hope please if I'm doing anything wrong, just give me a chance. Anyway, I saw what happened. Um, it was it was yesterday where Marine Le Pen she lost by a landslide against Emmanuel Macron for president of France. Now, admittedly, that does disappoint me. However, when you look at it, it's actually kind of a victory. And here's why I say that. In early 2016, there was, of course, Brexit, where pretty much Great Britain decided to break away from the EU. And then in November, there was, of course, Donald Trump becoming the president of the United States. But here's the two other things that you have to look at. In the Netherlands, the I forgot what the name of the party was, but it was a right-wing Eurosceptic party that won second place in the amount of seats in the parliament. That's a big deal. Even though that they did not win, um, that still means that the people's voice on how they feel about pretty much the European Union and the overall migrant crisis is actually getting out, and not just in the Netherlands. In fact, it's in, continuing on from what I said about Marine Le Pen. About a third of the electorate decided to vote for her. A third of the electorate. That means the entire voting population of France. And considering that, that would mean that a third of France is obviously not happy. So, if you would take Brexit and the Netherlands and France, even though that some of them were probable defeats, take those all into account, you can see that the EU is still very close to being broken up. Personally, um, at personally, I'm kind of in Marine Le Pen's version of the I'm into Marine Le Pen's version of the EU, where it's a loose connection of states, um, but each sovereign state is given their own control. The reason why I say this is, as an economic model, I'm fine with the European Union. In fact, it kind of gives us some competition sometimes as against the United States dollar, and in both the side of the United States and Europe, it's kind of beneficial. However, I will agree with her on this. We need the bureaucracy needs to be destroyed. There's so much of it, and it's obviously tearing not just France apart, but my ancestral home in Poland, and a few others. Heck, Greece, Italy, Germany, Sweden, and that's just a few countries that I've heard about in the news. What about the ones that I haven't heard about? Just listening to that, it's kind of scary. So I would understand why we need to get rid of the EU. I'm not personally fond with the idea of getting rid of it entirely. In fact, like I said before, I prefer a loose coalition of states, but I would understand that. Now again, considering these four things happening, or no, take that back. Sorry, we're talking about Europe here. These three things happening all within maybe a year or two. This must show that Europe is definitely gotta keep its eyes on. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Macron as president of France. again, I was kind of disappointed, but that's how elections are. Sometimes things just don't go your way. In fact, um, back in 2008, when Barack Obama became the first black president of the United States, I wasn't really happy on that, more because of his political reasons. But I just decided, why not? I'll give him a chance. I think personally, although I don't, I completely don't like his stance as a progressive or a centrist. I really don't. But I think we should all give him an opportunity to run the presidency. I think we all, as vote as people who believe in democracy, should give him that. Kind of like how we should with Trump. I kind of did that with Barack Obama, even though I still did not like him because of his damaging political policies, and also because of how weak he was. But I gave him a chance anyway. Hopefully that crowd won't turn out that same way. But I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. It's kind of ironic, considering that liberals are not doing the same thing for President Trump right now. Kind of ironic. But what are you gonna do? Okay, so this is just my first video. I'm probably gonna play it on doing a little bit more as a podcast. And just tell me in the comments of how you liked this first video so far, and also please subscribe to my new channel at the Arc of Truth. Thank you.